Hello guys, in the last video we designed this screen. So in this video we designed the rest of the part of this screen. For that let's see our design. We will start designing with this text hello David and welcome back. For these text we can take a column layout, and in that column layout we can place two texts. So let's use column layout. Let's minimize this emulator right now, and after this top bar row we will use column layout. In this column layout we will use the text composable. For that heading, uh, in this text composable there is parameter text. In this we will use hello David, and font size we will give 40 sp. For font size unit we use .sp. For everything else we use dp unit. We will use the color white, and we also need to use the our font which we pasted in our font folder. For that we can use font family parameter. In that font family font r dot font dot ubuntu, this. So in this way we will use our custom font. So let's see the preview of this text. This preview is looking good. So for the that have welcome back, what I will do, I will copy this text and paste here, welcome back. Font size I will use 22 sp, and everything else will be same. We will also use this ubuntu font. So now let's see the preview. So this is also looking good. So now let's minimize this column from here. Now what we need more is that those info card. For that let's see our design, how we will design those cards. For these cards what we will do, we will design one card and we will reuse that card again. So we will only change the values of these cards. So for that one card, how we will design that one card, we will use the box layout. In that box layout there will be a child row layout. In that row layout we will give two childs, one is column and other one is box. For this column and this box we can give the weight. So with the help of weight I will give 70% area of this width to this column layout and 30% area of width to this box layout. So in this way we will give the layout to this card. So let's see. For that let's create one more composable function for that profile info card. So in this way we will code our that info card. First we will use the box layout for that card. In that box layout we will use the fill max width. With the help of this function, what it will do, it will take the maximum width of that phone screen. And also I have given the height of 140 dp. So every card will be of height 140 dp and the background color will be white. And in that box there will be a row layout. In that row layout I have given fill max size. So what it will take, it will take the maximum size of this box, because this is the parent of this row layout. In that row layout it will divide the whole width into two parts, like with the help of this weight. So first it will give, I have given 7f 3f. When we add these two values it will be 10f. So 7 by 10, 7 by 10 value will be weight for this column, means 70% width will be for column and 30% width will be for that box, and they both will take the maximum height. And in this column, first let's see in the design what we will place in this column. In the first column, like we can see here, we will place these, for these three text, we will place three text like this in this column. Like this we will put three text in that column. In the first text we will say it is sales and font size 24 sp, and we will use that custom Ubuntu font like this. And I have just copy paste these two text and changed only these two values, so like this. So now let's see the preview. For that, let's create one more preview function for this info profile info card in the below. Preview 2. So here it is our preview. So let's zoom little bit like this. But this these texts have been placed in the top. So what we will use in this column, we will say we need vertical arrangement to center. So it will place all three text in center. So let's preview. So now it has been placed in the center. So next thing what we will do, we will use this second child box, and in that box we will place our. So first let's see the design. Next thing we will do, in this box layout we will place our icon in the top right of this box layout, and this text in the center, and arc is also in the center. So first let's place these two, text and this icon. So in this box, first we will place the icon. For that icon we will use image vector. With with the Jetpack compose, some icons also come. So how we can access? With the help of this image vector, we can say I we have to access icons class. In that default dot, we have to use the arrow, so we can use arrow forward. And also content description, just say arrow. Also we have to align this icon to the top right. For that, let's use the modifier dot align top end. For that text, we have to align that to the center of this box. And I have used the font size 20 sp, and we will use the bold text. So let's see the preview of this first. It's looking good, but we need the arrow little bit tilted towards upward or downward. For that, we have to rotate this icon with the help of this modifier. So let's rotate it to 45 degree, 45 f we will pass. So now let's see the preview. Now it has been rotated. So next thing what we will do, we have to give some space before all this. So for that, let's see the design. As we can see, we have to give space differently around all the four sides. In the starting of this column and box, there are more space than in the top and bottom. So for that, we will give different space with the help of that padding. In this main box, we will use padding function. So in this, we will give different padding. In the start, we need more padding than the rest of the sides. So top, it will be 10 dp, and end, it will also be 10 dp, and bottom will also be 10 dp. So in this way, we can give different padding to different sides. So now let's see the preview. So it has given the perfect padding. Next thing, what we need that arc around this 80%. For that, how we will design that arc? So let's see. For the arc, we have to give two things. First thing is start angle, from where it start the arc, and the sweep angle, how much it has to rotate that arc. So how we will calculate the start angle? For start angle, we have to provide the degree at which degree it is starting. If I want my arc to start from 3 o'clock, then I have to provide the 0 degree. If I want the my arc to provide from this 12 o'clock, then I have to provide 270 degree. From 270 degree it has to start. And again in the same way, if I want my arc to start from 6 o'clock, then I have to provide 90 degree. Like this, it calculates in the clockwise manner the degree. In our case, we can see our starting angle will be something like 11 o'clock. So for that, we can see we will start from here. So we can see it is 240 degree. So we can provide our start angle to 240 degree. And there is also one more way we can provide. Like we can go backward also. Like if I want my start angle, if I want my arc to start from 12 o'clock, so I can provide 270 degree, and also I can also provide minus 90 degree, because when we go backward to this, from this 0 degree, it rotates 90 degree backward. So we can provide minus 90 degree also. Like that, if I want my arc to start from this 11 o'clock, so one thing is I can provide 240 degree, and the other thing is I can also provide minus 120 degree, because if I go backward from this 3 o'clock, so it will be minus 20 degree, it will go backward. So like this we can provide the start angle. So first let's use this start angle. First let's minimize this column of 3 text, and in this box the first child will be icon, text, and other one will be canvas. Modifier dot align. First we have to align it to center. Also we need one more thing is size. For canvas we have to give size also every time. This on draw parameter we will use in the parenthesis. In this canvas we will use the draw arc. First let's give the color to black, and start angle to minus 120 degree. And now how we have to give sweep angle also. Now how we will calculate the sweep angle? So let's see the diagram. To calculate the sweep angle, how it will calculate it, it calculates relatively to that start angle. If I want to start from 3 o'clock and I want to end my arc from to 9 o'clock, so I have to give the sweep angle to 180 degree. And if I want to start my arc from 12 o'clock, means 270 at 270 degree, then and I want my arc to end at 90 degree, then I have to, then how much it rotates? It rotates 180 degree. Then I have to provide the 180 degree sweep angle. And again, how we will calculate in our case, we have started our start angle at 240 degree. How now we can calculate this value in the simple way, like this. We will just provide the percentage at how much percentage it has to rotate. then it will automatically calculate the value of degree at which it has to sweep. Like if I want to sweep my 0%, then I can just provide the 0 value, so it will just sweep to 0 degree, means it will sweep nothing. If I want to sweep my uh, if I want my arc to sweep a full arc, then I will provide the 100%, then I will provide the 1, so it will sweep 360 degree. In the same way, for that 80%, I will just give 0.8 value, so it will automatically calculate 288 value, so it will sweep to 288 degree from here to here. So in the same way, if we will provide the 55%, so it will sweep to the 55% from here. So in this way we will calculate our sweep angle, and we only need the outline, so I have provided the stroke 10f, and what this cap will do, in the starting and in the end it will round that. For this use center I have provided the value false, because what this will do, if I provide true though, so it will connect the starting point and the end point to that center, so we don't need to connect, so I have just provided the false value. So now we can see the preview of this arc. As we can see, it is looking perfectly fine. So now we have to use our card in our screen, this profile info card in our screen. So for that, let's go to our profile screen, and here after this column text, for those text we will use our profile info card. And now let's see the preview. So in this card we need some rounded corner in the for this card, and also we need this card transparent, so we can see the background color also. So for that, let's go to our profile info card. In that box layout, first we will clip use the clip function to give rounded corner shape. And for that transparency, we will copy this white color, and we will provide the alpha value to 0.1f. So what this will do, it will take the 10% of this white color. So now we can see the preview. We need two more different cards, but we need different information in those cards. So what we will do, we will provide through the parameters. For that, let's create some parameters to all those values which will be different in different cards. So for that we need different heading. For that, let's create a heading parameter of string type, and also we will also be needing subheading different. So let's take this also, and value text, that $500 value, it will also be different in different card. So let's take this of string type, and that percentage will also be different of int type, color, and this is increasing, this will be a boolean value. So where we will use this boolean value, we will use in that icon. If I will provide the true value, so it will rotate it to upward. If I provide false value, so it will rotate it to downward. In this way we can change that icon rotation differently in the different card. So let's use these parameters. So in this row, in the first row, there are three text. So we will use different text. So heading, and also this text will be same in every card. The color of this text. So we will use white color in every card. And here subheading. So the color of this subheading will be same in every card. So let's use light gray. And we need some space between this value and this subheading. So for that, let's use the spacer of height 5 dp. And this value text will be different. And the color will also be different. So we will use our parameter for this color. In this box layout, for this icon, let's use the if else statement. If is increasing is true, we will use minus 45f, else we will use 45f. In this way we can achieve that thing. Also the color will be different. The color of this icon will be different, so we will, with the help of tint, we will give the different color to in the different card. For this text, the percentage, whatever we will provide through the parameter. And color will also be different. In this canvas, this sweep angle value, it will be calculated differently in different box. Whatever value we will provide, we will divide it to 100 f's. So automatically it will convert into, like if I provide it to 80 value, then it will divide it to 100, so 0.8 value, and then it will multiply it to 360. So in this way sweep angle will be calculated. And color will also be different, so we will take the parameter. So in this way. And this preview function is giving error, so let's comment out this. So this profile card, we have to provide the parameters here for every single info card. For the first card, we will take the heading to sales, subheading total sales today, value text, $500 percentage we have to use. We let's use 55 and color orange, custom orange. This is the same color we pasted in that color file. Is increasing true. So we need this to rotate upward. So now we can see the changes in the preview. So as we can see, our single card is looking very good. So we can just copy paste this profile info card two more times, and we will just change these values. So like this, we just need to change the values of those parameters. So now let's see the preview. So as we can see, our screen is looking perfectly fine. So let's run this screen in the emulator also. In the emulator, this screen is also looking perfect, and we can also see our icon is also, this arrow icon will is also changing accordingly to our value, because we provided the false value in the second card, so it just rotated it to downward. So that's all for this screen. We will design only this part of screen. So thanks for watching.